I think for my birthday tomorrow, I'm going to first listen to Bruce Pritchard's latest podcast. Then I'm going to rewatch Saturday night's main event from November 2nd, my birthday, 1985, which featured Uncle Elmer in a live Piper's Pit with Jesse Ventura, in case you were wondering. I think the main event that night was Terry Funk versus Hulk Hogan. I know you were wondering about that. This is Kliq This, the Kevin Nash podcast. He's Kevin, I'm Sean. You know what I thought was funny?
Please don't tell me that fucking open.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk has gone to such great lengths to rebrand X. Do you know what the URL is that you have to type on the internet to get to it? Twitter.com.
Nice.
That didn't get around to that?
I think once that the news is basically 85% of the world realizes that electric vehicles are the shits. I think that it's kind of went from there.
You know, I got hypnotized a little bit by that. I was in two Teslas back to back. I was in Atlanta, and two of my Ubers were Teslas. So I was paying attention to everything happening, the very cool video screen that's happening while you're driving, and it's like a video game driving this car. And I kind of got sucked into wanting a Tesla for a few minutes. I didn't buy one.
I mean, to me, it's just the impracticality of the fact that there's just no infrastructure down in Florida to charge the thing.
Oh, is there a lack of charging stations?
Oh,
for
geez.
them?
I mean,
okay.
throughout the country. They had a guy that took one of those Mustang E's, and he took it from like the Dearborn, wherever the fuck, and he took it to Traverse City, and like, he had to stop at like a Jeep dealership and like slow charge for 4 hours.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, I'm sorry, man. That fucking Mustang of mine gets about 23.5 miles, 23.8 if I put the cruise on 80. And it's 14 gallons. It takes me about 3 minutes to fill that fucker.
Right.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm not stopping for 4 hours to hug a tree.
Well, all right, so wow, that's it? So if you're in Central Florida,
Oof.
You're fucked. That's ridiculous.
Granted, that's the Everglades, most of that, but...
Well, but even go north a little bit there in the center. Looking at a map now, those of you listening. All right, so I guess so that's what, Orlando, I guess, right there where there's a bunch
now,
of... Now,
is that charging stations or where fucking Israel actually had strikes today?
I think those are charging stations.
Okay.
Those are actually homes that are watching on WWE Network the Saturday night's main event from November 2nd, where Bobby Heenan, if you want to know, was dressed as a weasel for the for the event. Oh, goodness. Well, happy to be back. Happy to be with everyone here. And a lot of you were happy about last week's show, like the Movie Dogs, who said, Kevin, Sean, you guys are making podcasts more enjoyable with the small talk and sprinkling little wrestling along the way. After the year you've had, I'm glad you guys keep it going. I've been sick the last few years, and you guys make me want to push on and make my podcast better. Love you guys. Well, we love you, the Movie Dog.
What up, dog?
Good luck on your podcast. I'm going to guess you talk films on that. Tom Talker 2000, I'm a total R&B soul guy myself. I can totally relate to the singers and bands Kev is into. Just great music that never gets old. Covered a little bit of that last week. Kevin proving his street creds for both not only R&B but soul as well. And funk. Covered a little George Clinton as well last week. Go back and listen to that if you are a Soul fan.
Somebody brought up Johnny Guitar Watson. And I was like, me and my brother had a really early Johnny Guitar Watson vinyl. My brother was.
Was he a solo funk?
Yeah.
Artist? Okay.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Johnny Guitar was by himself.
Who was the one? Oh, I'm thinking of Bootsy Collins.
He was a bass player.
He was bass. Okay. VZPSO4RG doing seated dumbbell presses and casually listening like I do every Monday, and almost dropped the weights laughing when Kevin answered Sean's question with, "I always let them blow me," remark. So random, so great. Thanks for another awesome Monday podcast. Be safe, guys.
When did I don't recall.
I don't remember the context, but based on the frequency that you say those things,
I'm sure it was out of respect. So
that's right.
Well, it always is.